Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the mods for January 27th of 2021. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome to the mod review for January 27th of 2021. First off, up on the screen right now, you're going to see a couple of points you can jump to in the video if you're only looking for a specific category of mods. Other than that, if you're looking for a specific mod, down in the YouTube slider bar, all the mods are linked out down there, so you'll be able to find whatever portion of the video you're just looking for. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start off with the updates for today. So we have 8 updates. So the first 4 are: 1 is to No Man's Land by Alien Jim, 1 is to the SIP Pioneer 20 by BGamer003, then 1 is to the Bergman HTW65, though it didn't list a changelog. And then another one is to the Vehicle Hanger Pack by Chris CJ Farming. So again, the changelogs will be down there below, so feel free to pause if you need to look at the changelogs. Otherwise, we're going to continue on. The next set of updates for today is to the Big Sheep Shed by SN Modding, the Wither Farm Shed Pack by Missy B, the Racking Storage by Missy B, and to the Lumberjack mod by Loki 79. So those are the updates for today. So we are going to go ahead and jump into the mod review. Our first mod for the day and our only piece of machinery today is the John Deere 1270G by Woodcraft Modding. This is 25 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So taking a look at this in the store, this is going to be found under vehicles, under forestry machines, if I can find it in here. There we go. The 1270G, 268 horsepower, 390 liters of fuel, runs at 14 miles per hour. If we open it up here, Trailerborg is one of your tire options here, so we'll take a look at some of these. Eco Tracks, you got a lot of different options through here, and then you have all those same options with just one track being used. Under Knock-In, you have a couple of different ones on here, so keep an eye out for these. They're standard, they're standard, they're standard, and then back to standard. So they're all listed as standard, but there's 3 different options there. For the design, you have a rear guard, you have a front guard, and then you also can do both. And then for tank capacity, this is pretty cool. So 390 liters of fuel. Additional tank, 480 liters of fuel. So pretty cool, especially if you're going up to in forestry. Now it does say, if you note here, note very large trees cannot be processed, so it's not going to be as crazy as like the Scorpion King. It's probably going to be similar to that, but it's still a pretty cool piece of equipment here. So looking around it, really nice detail on it. Nice John Deere tree harvester. Hop into it. Backup noises. Sounds great. Horn. Beacons. I don't see any beacons on this. Nope. No beacons, no flashers. We'll open up the help menu. So left mouse button is going to do that for you. Center mouse button is going to adjust that around like that. You can see the heads tilting around there. Both mouse buttons are going to open, close that, and also rotate that. Right mouse button. Well, left and right is going to extend it out. Up and down is going to extend that far back boom portion there. So actually, that seems to do the whole deal there. That's kind of cool. Okay, and then you can still do it with there, but that's going to run, looks like those 2 in tandem. But anyhow, then it does have a 1 up above the vehicle, so G to get to 2, running 2 is just to run, that, I guess. Back to 1. Seems like that's the same, but I could be wrong. This also left to right will rotate you around. But let's go ahead and hit B to turn it on. Let's see if we can't cut down a tree here. Well, as far as camera view, let's talk about a couple of those things. So, well, lights, let's do lights first here. 1, 2, 3, and off. So pretty bright lights. You got a light on the beam there, or the, yeah, whatever. I can't think of what it's called now. You can change the cut length. We'll change it up to, we'll just say 5 meters. That'll work fine. Inside the cab, good detail on it. You also can go out to the header like we are here, and then back out. So we'll try to cut this guy out. I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. X to cut. Drag it back, do whatever we need to do. I'll just drive it back here so I know I remember to pick it up. Oop. Maybe not throw it at our vehicle. There you go. Works well, does what it's supposed to do. That is the John Deere 1270G. Next up, we have this. This is the Lemken D24. This is by ADub Modding ABP team. This is 2.20 megabytes to download. And this is for all platforms. So, if we go into the store here, this is going to be found under, plows. Go all the way to the end here. This little plow, the D24, 600 to buy, 10 horsepower required, so really nothing. 1 meter working width, runs at 9 miles an hour, which I think is, yeah, faster than the other plows. So, it's a fast plow. Though it's a little bit not quite as wide, but it's great for smaller farms or older machinery. So here we go. There you are. There's no customization. We hook up to it. I'll zoom in a little bit here. I'm not sure why I'm zoomed so out or so far out. We open up the help menu. I can allow it to create fields, otherwise B to lower it down. And it is plowing as it should. B to raise it back up. I can come over here, hit Y to allow create fields. I can create a nice 1 meter field. There you go. And that is the Lemken D24. All right, next up we have the Decompactor combined Drigo. This is by RL Modding FSI Group. This is 7.60 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So this kit comes with 2 different pieces of equipment. Both are here. So the concept here is this is a subsoiler. And this, if it says that if this is hooked up to this, you will not only subsoil, so cultivate and get the plowing state done. So, well, essentially what a subsoiler does, if you don't know, it takes care of the plowing requirement, and it makes it look as if it's been cultivated, not plowed. So it looks a little bit different. And this, it says, will add a fertilizer state. So what I am going to do, well, let's take a look at them in the store here. This is going to be found under subsoilers, if I can find it. There we go. All the way down to the end. So they're both in here. This is what it says. Use combined with the Drigo Decompactor, it adds a fertilization stage. So we'll take a look at this real quick. It's supposed to work together. They both run at 7 miles per hour. This doesn't have a horsepower requirement. It says 3 meter working width. We open it up in here. There's no customization. This one, 3 meter working width, 7 miles per hour, requires 305 horsepower. And it does again say that if you hook it up to this, you're going to get a fertilization state as well. So that's actually a lot of horsepower in there. But we're going to go ahead and hook up. I want to do a couple of tests with this real quick. Well, first off, I just want to see if you just use this, can you get a fertilizer state out of it? So let's take a look on my map here. This far end of the field only has 1 fertilizer state. So if I go all the way over here and lower this down, if it's going to give a fertilizer state, we should visibly see it, but possibly not. Yep, it looks like it is giving a fertilizer state. So there you go. That gives a fertilizer state. Raise it back up. There's no other options on there. You can hire a worker to do it. It says turn on disc roots breaker. So B to turn it on, B to turn it off. Though if I lower it down, it just turns it off automatically, or turns it on automatically. Can I lower it and turn it off? I can. Okay, so you can do that if you want, but there you have it. Now, I'm sure it's going to work just fine with this then. But I did want to test that. So that's quite a heavy piece of equipment as well. So just note that. That's lifting my tires up a little bit, and this is a John Deere 8R. So, okay, let's go down to the very end over here, because plowing should be required, and I think there's only 1 fertilizer state here, and lime plowing is required down here, so we should be able to lower this down. Oop, nope, gotta go to that one. Lower it down, and it automatically should do everything. Oh, I have to unfold the decompactor. There we go. There we go. It should be doing all that there. Looks like it is. Check in here. Plowing is not required anymore, and it added the 2nd fertilizer state onto that compared to the rest. So there you have it. That's a pretty cool setup there, actually. I really like that. So that is the Decompactor combined Drigo. All right, next we have the OP2000. This is by Hostel Mods. It's Hajstel Mods. And Picer PL. This is 11.77 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So this is a fertilizer sprayer, or herbicide, I guess I should say. Under crop protection, down here it's located in the store. 7,000 to buy, 6 miles per hour running speed, which I believe is a little bit slow. Yeah, a little bit slower than the regular fertilizer sprayers. So a little bit slower. 2,000 liters of herbicide or fertilizer, so it'll do either of those. 15 meter working width. Open it up. Not a bad price though for a 15 meter little fertilizer sprayer. So main color, you can adjust that to any of those. I think I went with yellow. We can adjust the rim color to anything on here. So I wanted to go white, or if I wanted to go old red, and then on the design color, you can have a few options on there as well. So, and none of the color options seem to change the price, so it's still going to be $7,000 to buy. We hop out. Looks nice. Good detail on it. Nice little, very basic, minimalistic fertilizer sprayer. I hook up to it. Open up the help menu, hit X to unload. That's going to lower it and raise it. Actually, it looks good there. You can lower, raise that. That looks pretty normal. I can hire a worker. I can unload it, or I should be able to. But yeah, we can fold it back up. Obviously, we can turn it on. It's going to fertilize at that width. So it does appear to be fertilizer. Well, at least where there needs to be fertilizer, I suppose I should say. Up here, there should need a little bit more. Yeah, there, now it's getting the whole section there. But yeah, there you have it. That is the OP2000. All right, next up we have the Amazon ZGB 6001. This is by Matthew FS. This is 6.75 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So this is a fertilizer and lime spreader located in the store under fertilizer technology. Right here, the ZGB 6001, 18-meter working width. Now we'll test and see if that's for fertilizer and lime. And it runs at 9 miles an hour, which is, again, a little bit slow. These guys are running at 12 miles an hour, so a little bit slow on that. 6,000 liter capacity, requires 110 horsepower. If we go into here, there's a few options on here, which I actually quite like. So on their trailer board tires, we have standard, we have wides, we have wides again, we have wides again, and we have wides again, and back to standard. Michelin's, we have wides, wider, and back to standard. So I don't know, there's just a bunch of wide options. Under design, you have standard. So if you look in here, that's the standard design. That is type 1, so it adds these orange grills in here, and then type 2 adds that setup in there, and then back to type 1. And cover, yes or no. There you go. That is the options there for you. Up out of here. Good looking mod. Got all sorts of nice details on it. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, it looks good. Up in here, we'll hook it up. Currently has fertilizer in it, and we can again hit N to open the cover. Open that up there. You can hire a worker, turn it on. All that good stuff. So works as it should, or at least that should be how it works, working as it should. I think this needs fertilizer, maybe not actually though. Nope, this does not need fertilizer. A little chunk of it needed there, so you can kind of see it working. We'll go over here to demonstrate a little bit better. I need to get my fields all reset after the potato DLC there, but there you go. You can see how wide it is with fertilizer. Now if we go ahead and fill this baby with lime, drive across here. So it's not quite as wide with wine. Probably wouldn't. With lime, not wine. It's early in the morning. Sorry, guys. There you go. Anyhow, that's the Amazon ZGB 6001. We'll go ahead and continue on after that. All right, and here we have the Storm 1051 GrainStorm. This is by JHHG Modding. This is 12.59 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So one thing I will note, so it's got some nice graphics on it, and it looks like a really sweet mod. Quite honestly, I like the tire options on it as well, but if you get back a little bit further, it kind of starts to do a little bit of a glitchy thing, but other than that, it seems to be pretty good. And I don't know if it's on the other designs or not. I think I got the most detailed design, but anyhow, this is basically an auger wagon. Well, not basically, it is an auger wagon. We go into here, it's going to hold these crop types down here. It holds 37,001 liters, so that extra liter you're going to get off of that. 225 horsepower required, 72,900 to buy, so it is a little bit expensive, but at the same time, it's a pretty cool grain cart. So you can adjust the main color. I went with black. You can do blue, red, however you want it to be. We'll do red just for whatever reason. Rim color, you can adjust it to anything you want on there. Now, for Michelin tires, you can do wides, twins, which those are pretty cool. There's all sorts of cool ones on here. Wide tires and twins. Yep, those are the two options. Okay, under Midas, you have wides, wider, and wider, and back to wide. Then under Storm Manufacturing, you have the crawler tracks on there, so you can get a crawler track option. And then back to Michelin. Now, Design 1, that's this logo on here, which that's, there we go. Design 2, Design 3, and back to 1. So I went with that one there. So that's a little bit more complex, so maybe that's why it's flickering. But anyhow, cover yes or no. I've gone with the cover on mine. So, and again, some of these options add a little bit to the price, or even just a decent amount to the price. So just be aware of that. But it does look pretty nice. We hook up to it and open it up. We can fill it up with whatever we would like to. We'll just put some wheat in there. O to put the pipe out. Any other options in there? Yeah, we can adjust that a little bit. We'll show you that here in a second. So you can Control I to overload here, and we can adjust where that's kind of going out. Easier to see if you do it when it's in this configuration, but there you go. Not the fastest unload, but it's doing okay. I mean, for an auger wagon, you're not expecting it to be crazy fast. Stop unloading there. Oh, maybe. There we go. Put the pipe away. But there you have it. That is the Storm 1051 GrainStorm. All right, next up we have the Transport Trailer MD. This is by Holes SF, or jeez, dyslexia is kicking in. Holes SFS. This is 8.64 megabytes to download, and it's for all platforms. So we'll take a look at this in the store. This is a transport trailer, so it's going to be found under low loaders right here. Transport trailer, 5,000 to buy. We open it up in here, you can adjust the main color to anything on that pallet. And then 8 meters, so we can extend it out. So we have 8 meters, 10, and 12. I've gone with the 12, so just for reference purposes. It does add a little bit to the price, but it's not too bad. So there you go, that's the transport trailer. Now if we hook up to it, pretty cool trailer actually. I haven't even tested to see if it has tension straps, so we'll see that real quick. Open that up. Yep, tension straps on there, beautiful. All working well. We can hit X to unfold. Conveyor trailer is what it says in there, but it's got really nice animation going down on there. Obviously it doesn't really work driving around like that, it's not supposed to. But there you go, and you can drive stuff up on, onto that and transport it away. So there you go. I haven't tried the locking strip or anything on that, but that's a nice little transport trailer for you if that's what you're looking for. So that is the Transport Trailer MD. All right, our next mod and our final piece of equipment, I guess you should say, is the TLX 48-foot enclosed trailer. This is by 82 Studio. This is 24.74 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So I'm sure if you guys are familiar with 82 Studio, you know this thing is going to be pretty awesome. So we go in here. This is going to be found under trailers, though it doesn't have a grain capacity, but it's pretty cool. Let's just take a look in here. So here it is right here, 21,500 starting price. We'll open it up here. So first off, we can adjust the rim color to anything, literally anything. We can adjust the main color to also literally anything. We can adjust the design color to literally anything, which I don't, that's right. We'll say that in a second. So we have rigid panels, so that the sides got rigid panels, or we can do folding curtains, which I've gone with folding curtains. The rigid or folding, we'll stick rigid for this. Metal frame, or you can go painted frame, which that's where this design color is going to come into play. So metal or painted. We have plain vinyl. We have the TLX engraving. I can get around to there. 82 Logistics. 82's Lawn Care. Jack Moose. John Deere. Case IH. And back to plain. So all sorts of good stuff in there. Wheel setup. Get down. We can kind of see them in there. Kind of hard to see them a little bit. But maybe it's because this is so ridiculously distracting. Nope, it didn't help. Okay, anyhow, standard. Black center caps, so it adds black center caps. We'll go back to standard there. Standard, black center caps. We have heavy duty. We have knock-ins. And then we have knock-in heavy duty. I can't talk today either. Every day on my mod reviews, I can't talk. Anyhow, and then you can go to standard, black center caps, all for 3 axles, and then back to standard there. So, all right, going down here. Floor type wood, so we can't really take a look at it in here, so we're gonna take a look at it out. I think I've gone with the wood, but there's diamond plated steel, all that good stuff. Cargo door, that's this back door, so you can have swing doors and ramps, or you can have the roll-up door, which I thought was cool, so I went with that. And then you can have roll-up door with a lift gate. I should have gone with that. I didn't even notice that in here. I just got too excited. Anyhow, we'll take a look at it out here. So there's a lot of cool options on this. It looks great. The curtain signs look great on there. The roll-up door looks great. This thing's very well detailed. If I open up the help menu, X for the roll-up door. You can see the wood sides in there. Now the curtains, let's see. Well, first off, we have tension straps in there. Let's see if we can't open up the curtains here. That gonna do it? Left, right, up, down. I don't know if they actually, I would think they would open. I'm just not seeing anything to... Now what is this doing? Let's see if we can look in here and see if it's doing anything in here. Nope, not seeing anything. Lights on it do look good though. pretty much see lights inside the trailer throughout there, so that's pretty sweet. You can zoom in, take a look at all the stuff in here. I have no idea what I'm adjusting with that, but the curtains don't appear to come out. I think it's just curtain sided. I don't think they're actually supposed to open, but I wanted to see if they were. I didn't want to miss it if they're supposed to open, but anyhow, there you go. That is the TLX trailer. That thing is, this is awesome. Just gonna be honest, this thing's great. So anyhow, guys, that is a TLX 48-foot enclosed trailer. I'll see you guys here in just a second on the next mod. All right, next up we have the doormat. This is a sleep trigger. This is by Missy B Modding. This is 0.13 megabytes to download, and this for all platforms. I know we've got several mods like this. I know that Alien Jim put out a mod that I guess it's, yeah, that's basically the same thing as this. But anyhow, this is in the store under farmhouses right here. Missy B, $100 to buy. There you have it. It's a doormat. It's a sleep trigger. If I come up, it's working. Beautiful. All right, that's all I have for that. Next up, we have the medium haul. This is by Tom Sky in Dawidowicz, Dawidowicz. Anyhow, it's 2.65 megabytes to download, and it's for all platforms. This is found in the store under sheds, right here. Medium haul, $50,000 to buy, $5 a day maintenance. Take a look at it. Theoretically speaking. There we go. It's like, why isn't it working? Oh, go figure. And the side opens in, so it's kind of a drive-through shelter in that way. You could also use it off to the side here, but yeah, it's a good-looking shed. It's an interesting design to it. Nope. There's a light switch here that I can access. There we go. Switch light to on. There you have it. That is the medium haul. Next up, we have the workshop with machine storage. This is by Gamer HZS. This is 7.77 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. So this is under the store, under miscellaneous here. This is right here, workshop with machine storage. Not too much to buy, $9,500, $8 a day. Taking a look at it. Garage doors should all open. I'll keep that up just so I can make sure I'm getting everything. So all the garage doors open there. Storage over here off to the side. Storage through here. Potential light switch there. So looks like a light switch I need to be hitting. Cannot get it to... I see lights in here? Oh, I do see them on the back there. If I come at it from a different angle. Well, anyhow, let's see if there's another light switch somewhere else. But, yeah, you got your repair trigger back here. This all works out for you. That work? Lights might be automatic on it. Ooh, I can pick that up. Throw that. There we go. Yeah, some of the stuff is detailed. Looks like, well, at least that was. Anywho, yeah, there's a couple of things around here you can move around, which is pretty sweet. So there you go. That is the... potentially lightless. No, it should have lights. I'm sure they got to come on. Bugging me. No, they can't get them to come on, but I bet you it's automatic. Anyhow, there you go. That's the workshop with machine storage. Next up, we have the German gas station. This is by TF 2020 Mods. This is for all platforms. This is 0.94 megabytes to download. This is in the store under miscellaneous. We just saw it a second ago. Right here, gas station, $15,000 to buy, $15 a day. This is just a refuel point with some good details on it. So there you go. Looks good. There you have it. That is German gas station. So that's what you're looking for. There you go. Next up, we have the Cowshed 3+0. This is by DMI 20 mm Normandy. This is 14.08 megabytes to download, and this is for all platforms. This is found in the store under animal pens. All the way down at the end here. $160,000 to buy. Holds 80 cows. And obviously just takes the stuff for cows that they need. $300 a day upkeep. So there you have it. But yeah. So as far as everything goes on this one, let's go ahead and take a look at it here. Feeding and straw should be right in here, I believe. That should be where you get... Oh, geez, I'm stuck. That should be where the feeding and the straw is done. You can get in and out through here. Through here. Yeah, it's got a lot of good detail on it. Let's see if we can find the animal trigger here. It should be out just over here. potentially. Manure pit here. Slurry right here as well. And milk on the backside. Mention those while we're going through, I suppose. Let's see, where can we get the animal trigger to come up? Oh, there it is right here. Animal dialogue. There you have it. So that is the Cowshed 3+0, and as far as I know, that should be all the mods for today. I didn't see any others posts after I started recording, so anyhow, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you all for coming and watching.